We don't want to wait here until someone shows up.
Oh, no, just start talking.
Say hi, Emrys.
Hi. Hi. You should say yes or no right now.
Wait.
This.
No, I didn't get a prize. The girls want to know if you enjoyed your prizes.
And
Just not if you.
or if you didn't even get a prize. Yeah, I got a prize.
Anyway, hey girls.
I got a prize for being
This is
me.
not going to be a cat show. Please come here. You want to see this?
These Korean pictures.
Okay. Do you want to talk about what we're going to talk about? Do you girls know what we're going to talk about? Don't look at me. Look at the screen. Okay. So what are we talking about?
We're talking about what we hate about cruising.
What do you hate about cruising? Okay. Tell me what you hate about
First,
cruising.
me, I don't like cruising because I look out at the sea and it feels like I'm going to fall off and it's scary.
We're not supposed to talk about why you hate cruising. We're talking about the parts of
We
cruising.
are. I don't like cruising because.
Delia, stop. What don't you like about cruising? Stop saying you don't like cruising.
You do like cruising.
I'm
What
saying
don't you
what
like
I
about
don't.
cruising? Yeah, what you don't like. Okay, fine. Go.
Kids club.
That's misleading.
I'm not sure this is going in the direction we want it to go.
What do you dislike about it?
Dinner at kids club.
Well, sometimes that can be a pain. I'll give you that.
Dinner is different, that's for sure.
You don't let me.
I hate getting on the ship because it's such a long process and you're sitting in big long lines and you have to shove all your documentation to people and it's almost like customs. I don't like the lines at the bar. We have to wait for mom to go up, put in her credentials and pay everything off. And I've never understood why. This is not, I mean, yes, okay, this is a problem with cruise ships, but it's a problem everywhere. This concept, okay, so I'm going to go to a bar. I'm staying on the ship. I'm not going anywhere, right? How have they not figured out who you are? You already have the card, right? But there's this payment transaction. Okay, I want a drink. All right, I'm going to make you a drink. Here's your drink. Okay, give me the card. I got to take the card over. I got to bring it back. How much, your forced gratuity, sign here, give the receipt back. That's a lot of time, and it's spending my time, and it's spending the time of the bartenders. And it just seems like a waste when you could have a little token that says, okay, I've already paid everything in advance. I go up and badge it. They have it at Great Wolf Lodge. Why don't they have it at cruise ships?
Well, they do now. Hi, everybody. I know you were waiting on me. I gave them a homework assignment here. I'm happy to see there's people here, and I'm really excited to talk with you guys about Ocean Medallion. Only Princess has it. So I have my notes here, and we're going to talk about the things that it does, because in a lot of ways, the Ocean Medallion is going to fix what's wrong with cruising. And when I say what's wrong with cruising, that's a really loose statement, because I don't think there's much wrong with cruising.
I do.
We call her Emoti. She actually really likes it. She's just really dramatic. Remember, honey, Mama's job is to sell cruises. So even if you don't like them, tell everyone they're great. She really does like them. She one time got locked in a bathroom in kids club, and ever since she's like, cruising is the worst thing ever. I tell you, locked in one bathroom, one time. Anyway, okay. So if you saw my little video talking a little bit about the Ocean Medallion, you're going to know that it's about the size of a quarter. It weighs about what a quarter weighs, probably as thick as 2 quarters. And I got to tell you, Princess has been talking about this for years. So long that I got bored of it, and I was like, Ocean, what? But now it's out, and I got to play with one, and I've been on 2 ships in the last week that are almost ocean ready, and in November I'm going to be on my first one. I'm going to talk about what that means a little bit, but it's blowing my mind. It's making me like, who's going to benefit most from this is going to be millennials, tech-savvy people. It's a little out of character for Princess, whose audience tends to skew a little bit older, but it's not going to be that way for long. So this little medallion, right? It's like a quarter. It looks like a quarter. It feels like a quarter. What in the heck can it do? And then it's just like, you're going to want to sit down for this, I promise. The first thing I love about it is that you do all of your registration at home before you get there. So when you show up, you are what they call ocean ready. So you don't wait in line to get on the ship. Did you hear that?
Yes. But what does it mean to not wait in line?
It has near field communication, so the boarding centers are going to be prepared to know you're coming. And as you come, your medallion is mailed to you at home. So for those of you who have taken cruises before, imagine that your key card, your cruise card, gets mailed to you at home. You don't have to wait in line to get the key to your room anymore. You just like get to the boat and walk on the boat and go get lunch.
But that's like Disney level cool. You know, Disney sends you the little, oh, here's
Magic
your
Pass?
keys to get in. Yeah.
This is a lot like Magic Pass, actually. So it comes to you at your house after you like go on. You still have to go online and type in your passport stuff. That's never going to change. You still have to do those things. So you're going to go online and type in all of your information, and then when you're done, they're going to mail you your little token. And when you get to the port, it has everything. Like you even use your cell phone camera to be like, selfie, and that's, you know.
Really? So
yeah.
you don't have to sit in front of the little webcam and like.
Right now, as a security feature, when you get on a ship, they'll take your picture. And then anytime someone uses your card to make a purchase, they make sure that the photo that comes up is you. But now, when you get your token at home, part of getting Ocean ready is like, you can upload a picture if you don't have a cell phone that does it. You can use your cell phone smart camera. Hey girls, if you want to do that, not in here right now. Thanks. So you're gonna take your own picture. So no more looking crazy stupid or like, I've been up since 3 a.m. to catch a flight. My hair looks a hot mess and you want me to say cheese and smile. No more of that.
I think the key is option.
No more of that.
You can, if you want to go in front of the line and go get your webcam picture taken and show all your credentials there, have at it.
Nope.
But you don't have to do that anymore.
Right. So you take your selfie shot like from up here so you look skinnier than you are. Don't pretend you don't do it. I'm a master at it. Anyway, and you show up and your photo's ready. Your credit card's tied to the account. Your room is ready. You just walk in. You just go get on the ship and your vacation begins. You're ocean ready. Your room is ocean ready. That is like taking one of the biggest frustrations of cruising away. No more waiting in the terminal. But of course, you know, if they tell you show up at noon and you show up at 9 a.m., you're gonna wait. If you follow the directions and you do the preparation work in advance, you're gonna walk right on. So what happens when you're on board? You heard Chris talk about hating waiting at the bar.
It's just unnecessary waste of time.
It is. Vacation.
This is about the ship and about you.
Yeah, well, vacation time is precious. If you think about how much a vacation costs and like how relatively a short time it is, every minute has a dollar value. So when I'm waiting in line at the bar for like 45 minutes for a banana daiquiri, just saying, those are my vacation minutes, and they're going out the window overboard for a swim with the fishes while I wait on a slow bartender. What if I told you that your Ocean Medallion is going to network with an app on your smartphone so that you're sitting there by the pool getting some sun, you pick it up and you're like, I want a banana daiquiri. Boop. It charges your onboard account and it sends an alert to the bar who's the least busy, not even necessarily the bar who's the closest, because they're using analytics to figure out what's going on where. A bartender is going to make your drink, and then you have an option. You can either get up off your sun lounger, walk to the bar and pick up your drink, no waiting, or you can say, nah, I'm good right here, and that waiter will find you.
What if right here moves?
She'll move with you. I mean, you know, within reason. This is not an attack.
Run from the bartender.
You know, I mean, if I get drunk enough, maybe, but that's not the intention of the goal. The idea is that you get to sit and enjoy your vacation, and the staff who is there to serve you is going to serve you even more. So once you realize that you have a geolocator, here comes the next cool feature. Come here. Come here. Come here.
Adelia
Come
is a
here.
new cool feature.
Oh boy. Once upon a time, I lost Adelia on a cruise ship. Like missing persons report, tears streaming down my face, everything.
And I wasn't there.
And he wasn't there. So the Ocean Medallion is going to keep that from happening because kids under 18 aren't going to have the ability to turn off their geolocator. Some of us old farts who are kind of like, big brother, we could probably turn off our geolocator if we wanted to. But kiddos can't. So I can pull my phone up and say, where is Adelia's Ocean Medallion? Where is Adelia? At any time. And I love that because for older kids or for kids who cruise way too much, Is this
it
every
every
ship? No, we'll get to the rollout schedule later. And Christina, this is on Princess, not Norwegian. So you won't have any shot at it, honey. Not this cruise anyway. So anyway, it tells you where she is. So if I can find out where my kid is, can I also find out where my husband is?
Only if he wants you to.
If he wants me to.
But see, I mean, not everyone's like we are, but we're kind of ultra networked and don't really keep secrets from each other. And I guess what I'm trying to say is there are times when I would love the freedom to go running around the ship when Mandy's getting ready for an hour with her friends, and now I can just say, I'm out.
Find me.
You'll know where to find me.
Right? Isn't that great?
Or I'll know where to find you. When you leave, I'll just go chase you around.
So on top of that, if I can find my kid, I can find my husband, you can find me. So if you're on a group cruise, I can turn it off at bedtime, and I will. But if you're on a group cruise with me, you're on an escorted cruise, imagine how awesome it is to say, I need help right now. Where is my group leader? Boop, boop, boop. She's at the bar. Maybe I can't help at that point, but you can find me. You can find me. It also makes it easy for meeting for group excursions or group dinners or just the geolocator tag. Again, so that's 3 times they've blown my mind. Bring me my drinks. Let me walk right on the ship. Where's my husband? Where's my tour leader? It's going to do all of those things.
The geolocator is infinite possibilities. I mean, I think about when you make a plan and then you're walking down there and then you run into somebody and you say, hello, how's that bar? And they go, oh my God, it's so packed. Do not go there. We're like, all right, we're going somewhere else. Well, you've instantly changed your plans. And now all of your friends know where you are. If, before this medallion, it would be, well, we have to be there because we told everyone to be there.
And then again, there go your vacation dollars, right? Your vacation minutes. I'm stuck here waiting on someone who got too drunk and fell asleep and isn't coming to dinner anyway, and I'm going to sit there waiting on an hour. Not anymore, you're not. Again, do you see how I'm starting to, this is really a tool for the next generation of cruisers and millennials and young folks. So on top of all those things, there are even more things that it does. And I have a little cheat sheet here. If anyone's curious, I have like a 90-something item marketing toolkit about the medallion. Any question you have, anything you want to see, they sent it to me to send to you guys, so I'll do that. Medallion Net, that is their new internet. I got a chance to use that on the Coral Princess.
So it's just internet, right?
Yeah, but it's super fast, like FaceTime fast, Netflix fast.
Really?
I
didn't think ships could do that.
They can now. It's solving everything. I watched people. I didn't watch because I'm waiting because I binge everything. But I watched people get their Game of Thrones on in live time from their phone in the middle of the ocean thanks to Medallion Net.
Or maybe their NFL game if you're a Verizon customer.
Yes, absolutely that. And on top of all of that, not only are you getting that great internet and that amazing connectivity, if you're ocean ready and using the Medallion on your first day of the cruise, write this down. You get up to 50% off your Medallion Net package if you purchase it for your whole cruise. Yeah. So not only is it wicked fast, but if you know you want it, you know you're going to use it, and bam, you get it right off the bat. You can get up to 50% off, which gets the rate as low as $10 a day. He's cruised enough. Yeah, he's cruised enough. I remember when it was $50 a day and you couldn't check your email. It was so slow.
Or you pay by the minute.
Yeah, you can still do that. I did that on the Coral because I had some free minutes and then they expired and then Anyway, so Medallion Net is going to be great. What else? Oh, okay. So how much does it suck? And if you've ever cruised before, don't act like you haven't done this either. You've had a little bit to drink, or you realize they're not charging you for food.
Bottle of wine.
And you walk to the buffet and you look like a waitress at like a Mexican restaurant. You have like plates all the way up your arm. You're walking back to your room. You got 15 cups and like.
Shoot, just get the big tray.
They don't have them anymore. You look like a trapeze artist, and you get to your room and you're like, how am I going to open that door? Like my key card is in my back pocket. I've got plates on both arms. Or you've been at the pool and there's beach towels and stuff and a kid on the hip.
Yeah, now that's happened.
Mm-hmm. Guess what?
What?
The Ocean Medallion has about a 5-foot near field communication signal.
You mean your room is like a Porsche?
Mm-hmm. So you walk up, and for the length of your cruise, your door is permanently unlocked.
What?
because it sees you coming.
Oh, for you, not for everybody else.
Right, just for you. So you will never experience your cabin door being locked from the outside. It sees your medallion coming, unlocks the door, so all you have to do is like, without setting all your stuff down, and you're in. That for me is super cool. Really cool. They have some other stuff they haven't rolled out yet for my gamblers. They have Ocean Casino. So imagine that you could be playing live poker with people on the ship for real money while you're drinking the banana daiquiri.
Wait, you mean you're actually playing against other people? Okay.
Other people on the ship. You're sitting there drinking, sitting by the pool, listening to the steel drums, and on your phone, which networks with your medallion, you're playing real live gambling. And when you win, it goes right into your onboard account.
Well, that's cool. That means that you can win a big
multitask on vacation.
And then you can say drinks are on me.
Yeah, you absolutely could do that.
But if there's someone in your family who wants to go casino but doesn't want to be away from their family, they can do both.
So
I just see like a family slot machine going all the time.
wouldn't that be fun? Like just you and your family, if you could limit it. I also like, it's sounding right now like it's a lot for adults, and I keep saying millennials are gonna love it, right? But there's stuff for kids too, and it's not just the digital leash. I know they are adults now, so that's safe for us. It's not just the digital leash that the kids are gonna like. Every person who has a medallion gets the opportunity to pick an avatar, and they're all sea creatures because you're out in the middle of the ocean. So let's say I pick a little turtle and it's cute, and I give it a name. This is all part of your pre-registration process before you get to the ship. There are these massive touch screens all over. And this is an industry thing. So Christina, you will be seeing these on the Joy. I got to use them 2 weekends ago.
They're super useful.
Yeah, they're super useful. You can make dining reservations, activity reservations, check show times, see where you are, get walking directions to where you want to go. They're like these whole screen touch screens. And this is in the industry. Almost everyone's doing this. But what Princess is doing is using that medallion and that little avatar that you chose, and it can tell when you're coming, because of the near field communication. So as you approach these touchscreen monitors, your little avatar is gonna like whoop, swim onto screen. And while you're standing there talking with your friends about which bar to go to or which show to see, your kid is playing with their little it's called a tag along, their little avatar on the screen. They're playing games. Here's the best part. They made a friend at Kids Club. Well, that kid has an avatar too. Your kid makes a friend,
Sure.
right? Here comes your kid's friend. Guess what happens?
Oh, their avatar is just going to pop up on the screen.
Yeah, their avatar swims onto screen. So now there's 2 little avatars over here like, hey, what you doing? I don't know, let's play hide and go seek. And while mom and dad are busy doing other things, the kids are playing in real time. And yes, mom and dad, you can have an avatar too. It's not kid exclusive. Yeah. So if you're into those if you like the cell phone games with the big, pretty graphics, it's probably going to be pretty similar to that. And you can do that, if you're lucky enough to get caught in a line somewhere that's near one of these touch screens, you can do that.
This is a very future is now moment, because you're talking about stuff that I saw like in the movie Antitrust, where he walks into a room and the wall changes to his favorite painting. And we're like, oh my God, we could never do that. And now we can do that.
So if these screens can tell when you're coming and like have your avatar screen on, guess who else can tell when you're coming?
Mom.
Who else?
What? Big brother?
Yeah, well, Big Brother too. But
the bartender?
The bartender.
Oh.
The waiter can tell when you're coming. And they're going to have access to see, like Mandy gets a banana daiquiri or an ultimate cooler, because those were delicious, every time she comes to the bar. So as I approach the bartender, he's going to have a little screen, I'm imagining an iPad mini, and it's going to pop up and say, here comes Mandy. She likes banana daiquiris. So that by the time I get to the bar, he's able to say, hey, Mandy. Now, whether he remembers me or not, it just feels good to have that name recognition when you're on vacation. So he's going to say, hey, Mandy, want a banana daiquiri? Why, yes, I do. Thanks for asking. It's a whole new level of service. And Chris was talking about how they can use the big data analytics that this is going to present to reroute employees and bartenders. So if you're at a bar that's swamped, while somewhere over on deck 4 aft or something, they have 2 bartenders at a bar where no one is, in the future, they're probably going to be able to redirect those employees to offer some relief to overcrowded public spaces.
Sure. It's just about watching the patterns. Something machines do well.
Yeah, pretty cool. And then they're also going to have specialty travel TV shows that work through your medallion to watch on your screen or in your room. It's just the future of cruising. And I got to tell you, when I was on my last cruise, I'm making sure I hit all my notes here, I got in a great conversation with some folks, and I was the youngest person in that conversation by probably 30 years. Believe it or not.
30 years?
Well, no, that's not true. Maybe 20. Maybe 20. I don't want to offend anyone
She's like
who's
12.
watching. No, I happen to be a very young travel agent. I'm a very young, successful travel agent. So I was talking with some weathered, seasoned professionals who are a bit older, and they don't like Ocean Medallion. Like, I'm sitting there giddy and jumping up and down, so excited over this, and they're asking for ways to opt out because of Big Brother. And I'm like, you know what? The future is here, and Princess is the only person doing this. So it's gonna. Yeah. I anticipate it blowing up.
Everyone you know already knows you're on a cruise ship.
True. Last thing, and then we'll get out of here, that I wanted to tell you about Medallion. I've been watching over here for questions, and there really haven't been any. So go ahead and drop questions if you have them. If you catch this on the replay, I'll probably do another one of these so I can address those questions, because, like, I'm so excited over this. And guys, I get a lot of free cruises now. It's a hard life, I know. But I'm gonna tell you, like, I caught myself staying up for 3 hours last night going through the Princess website looking for a Medallion class cruise that I'm gonna pay for at retail rates, because I'm so excited about getting my hands on this. And I get it in November anyway. That's already booked. I wanna do it before then. I'm just so excited. The last thing that's cool about it is that your medallion serves as a memento, much like your old key card used to. So each medallion has your name. So mine would say Mandy Storer, and your sailing date and the ship under it. So mine will say Regal Princess, November 7th, I think.
So you can collect them.
Just like you used to collect your key cards. Yeah.
I'm looking at the key cards that are on the other wall.
Yeah. Should I show them? I'll show you guys when we're done. But anyway, so you get a new medallion every time. And what's really neat is that you have to have a way to carry this thing around, right? Size and weight of a quarter, so dudes can just drop it in their pocket. What's a woman gonna do? We often don't have pockets. We're gonna stuck it in your bra. That's not really fun. So they've come up with a lot of ways to incorporate this into fashion. So you're gonna get a lanyard for free, and the lanyard has like a plastic case on it, and the color you can make coordinate with your Captain's Circle. That's their loyalty program level. So you still get that recognition that you used to get with your black card. You're now gonna have a black lanyard, and your medallion sits in the middle of it. And those are free, those are complimentary.
So they match the color code. That's nice.
Yeah, a lot of people, you earn that loyalty level.
It's a big deal. I remember when I got gold on Carnival, which was only recently. It was a big deal to me. My children were gold before I was. Do the math on that.
Hi, I'm the math on that. But what's neat about it is you're going to have options. So there's a silicone wristband that's kind of like a Fitbit, and those, they're going to keep the medallions the same size, shape, and weight, so that if you buy an upgraded accessory for your medallion, you can use it on any future Princess cruise when you get your next medallion. And I really like that. So, you know, you get the free lanyard, which is going to look and feel just like wearing the cruise card used to. You can get the silicone wristband, and it looks like a watch. They're great. I can post some photos if anyone's interested. They have like a...
I just like the watch thing because, well, I talked about Great Wolf Lodge before, and they have that system down where you do your payment up front, and please, you're rocking the screen. And then every time you want to pay for something, beep. Oh, you want to get into a room, beep. You want to get into your room, beep. It's the same thing, and I love
here
it.
You won't have to beep, it'll see you coming. And the cruise industry has been flirting with the idea of going to like Great Wolf Lodge style bands for years. And the reason they didn't do it is because they got a lot of pushback from people saying, I do my family photos on cruise ships. We do. And I don't want a big gaudy wristband in my family photos. So Princess said, I hear your problem, and I raise you a fashion accessory. So you can take the watch off for photos. You can take the lanyard off. Or there's even more options. There's a really nice chain, and it'll be like a pendant. I don't wear pendants that large, so that doesn't appeal to me, but the women are going nuts over it. And they also have like a really nice, I think it's 24 karat gold bangle bracelet that just looks legitimately like jewelry. They've done a really good job with it.
Well, I saw that, but my brain just goes kind of toward Etsy.
Yeah.
You know, once it becomes standardized, I will just get my own little medallion holder that shows my
people
stuff.
doing that. I can show you some websites. There's already people doing that. I don't think I actually have any clients on Princess right now because, again, Princess skews older. There might be some other agents in here. I know Shannon was going to invite some agents to come in here. And I want to talk to you guys for just a second, and then I'm out of here because we're going to go see the Pikachu movie.
This is for me, not the children.
And most of you have already left anyway. Hopefully people will catch it on the replay. But if you're a travel agent, the annual Cruise Brothers agent training cruise this November, that's the one I'm going to be on Regal, Regal Princess. It is already fully functional, ocean ready, medallions being handed out. So there are still some great rates left on the inside rooms if you haven't booked yet.
But you can go on that cruise? They can go on your training cruise?
Well, if you're a Cruise Brothers agent, you can, and there's onboard training and networking. It's really good for your career. I go.
But it's also a regular cruise?
It's also a client appreciation cruise. So you could go and get some firsthand experience with these medallions so that you're better able to sell them. And while you're at it, why not tell some of your most loyal clients, come with me. And if any of you guys want to come with me, there are some rooms left that start under $700 a person for Princess. And I think we've got some really good perks that come with it. And you're on one of the biggest, best, newest ships. And you're going to get to try the Ocean Medallion almost before anyone else. As far as the rollout, right now it is Regal, Royal, and Caribbean Princess.
Do they have plans to roll
They
on more?
do. Any Princess ship doing Alaska this summer. So Coral Princess that I just got off of is ocean ready, although I just got off a Ruby Princess too. It's a hard life. And it was more ocean ready. So I don't know if Coral is fully going yet, but they will be this Alaska season. And then Ruby, Emerald, all of those ships, the Jewel class ships, they're next. And I think they said that it's going to be fleet-wide within a year. So key cards are gone. No more. It's medallions.
You know, it's going to do everything that your key card does.
And more.
It's just going to do more.
And more. Yeah. I am so excited for this. I hope you're excited for this. If there's something you hate about cruising, you could drop it over here. Oh, I will tell you how the Pokemon movie is. You can drop a question or tell me something you hate about cruising, and I'll let you know if the medallion can solve that problem. Because for my family, the gripes that I hear most frequently, the medallion's going to fix.
Yeah.
Except for that. Except for the kids fighting in my bedroom when I'm doing a live, making too much noise, and the cat pooping in the corner because it smells terrible in here. You see our smile, and you can't tell, but it's really bad. Okay, now we're off topic. I just wanted to talk about the medallion. Somebody thought it was funny. Boom! Thank you for coming and listening to us. If you do have medallion questions, if you're an agent, I cannot recommend highly enough doing the Princess training through the OneSource portal. There's a whole course. It's pretty quick. I think I did it in under 20 minutes on the Ocean Medallion, so you know what you're talking about.
And if you want to geek out about all the tech aspects of the medallion, like go on the Facebook group.
I love it. We're so excited for this. And then if you are an agent, get on that cruise. It's probably one of the best things you can do for the future of your career. If you're not an agent and you still want to see the future of cruising and the technological advances, because I'm telling you, I'm not sure if this is copyrighted, but if it's not, everybody's going to be doing this. So why not do it first? It's brilliant. Talk to me. We'll get you on. I will be there. Chris and the girls are not going in November, although he was highly considering it when I was telling him about the medallion. He's like,
it's super exciting, but I've gone on a crazy amount of vacation. I just do.
You're
Very
welcome.
good travel.
Ow. Okay, we got to get off here and parent. Let me know if you'd like to talk to me about November. If you have any questions about the medallion. I leave for 5 days in Alaska tomorrow morning, guys. And after that, I'm home for a while. It's been a crazy month. We'll see you soon. Bye.